Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you the evolution of the healing of finger osteoarthritis. You can see it here on the ring finger of my right hand with the big nodules and the swollen area. It is often said that finger osteoarthritis does not heal and that it might on the contrary even get worse. Yet we know that Father Kneipp treated this problem successfully. So I wanted to get to the bottom and I started a hydrotherapy treatment consisting merely of poultices. These poultices may be of hay flowers or oat straw. I tried both of them and I choose to continue exclusively with oat straw because it seems that it is still more efficient than hay flowers. First we see the results of short poultices, namely 1 to 2 hours. And then we'll see the results of long poultices, that is 4 to 6 and even 8 hours. You should know that during these long poultices, flowers or straw are re-soaked every 2 hours in the water decoction. Poultices should always be hot. So here we have the situation as it was at the beginning, the starting situation. In this picture we see the ring finger again, and we see also osteoarthritis on the middle finger. But I have not treated as intensively in order to focus solely on the ring finger. So that's what I'll do in this video. We see a first significant improvement in this picture after just a few days of short poultices. Can we see? We see that the right nodule has decreased. Here is a front view of the same situation. Still after short poultices, we see now the left bump starts to become hollow. A bit later, we see that this hollow is enlarged, going higher in the upper left corner. The left bump continues to decrease, this time by widening a little bit. All of these small improvements have been obtained in just 2 weeks. I will now show you the results of long-term poultices, that is to say from 6 to 8 hours. Outright 8 hours, but again obtained in a very short period of time, only a fortnight. What you can see here on this first picture is obtained after only 2 days of 8 hours poultices. You should know these small improvements can hardly be seen with the naked eye. They require sustained attention. This is why it is good to start early with 4 to 8 hours poultices. You will notice improvements immediately, and each of them will encourage you to persevere, and persevere. So we now see here the 2 hollows, which we already saw in the first part. What struck me here for the first time is that the swollen area below is flattening, and it does so from the back to the front. The right bump is still flattened and the left a bit bigger. Here again from another angle. right, already quite leveled out. On the left, bottom hollow. At the top is still the knob, but we can see that it flattens over the entire width down here. Here again another view. It looks like everything flattens from back to front. Here we see that the right side has further improved, became more even. And in this picture it becomes even clearer. You see a completely flat bottom already. This is already a very different view than before. We see here the first and last pictures of the second series. Between the first and the last, only 15 days went by. So between the first picture, our starting point, and the last, only 1 month went by. 15 days short poultices and 15 days long poultices. We will now look at a new series of pictures. We want to find out whether the left bump is still making some progress. At the end of the second part we have this picture. We note a flattened bottom already. Here a right bump also quite flattened, and here the left bump is still quite big, both on the side and on top. Can be seen here too. This is a front view. The left bump is still too big. Here, for the first time, I have the feeling there is a small flattening. Here, there is no doubt anymore. We see that the left bump became a narrower arc. We see that the flat area rises to the top. This is a good evolution. The positive trend continues. Here again, it seems that the flattening movement towards the top continues. The finger gradually returns to its normal shape. We no longer have these rounds or big balls, but rather a thinning and an increasingly normal finger. And here we nearly reach the top of the left knob. And to end this series, let's take a look at some pictures of the finger seen from above. You can see that it all nicely evolves on both sides, a symmetrical way. Only an upper area remains to be treated. Some more poultices will be needed. You may think it's crazy to try to show all of these tiny improvements achieved day by day. But precisely because we don't nearly see them, it is very helpful to do the exercise. For if we compare the first and last pictures, we wouldn't speak anymore of small change, but clearly of big change. Many small improvements made up a big one. Indeed, what do we see? Let's count the folds, because we see immediately that there are more here in this last picture. Here I count 1, 2, 3, 4. Here there is already a fold here and one here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. In the beginning there was a round line here on the right side. If I follow the borders here, I have a question mark. On the left side too, a round line, and here a nice question mark. Finally, look at the area in the middle. Here we can see the skin between the bumps is stretched. Here the skin is quite relaxed, proving the area between the nodules is flat. When we look at the finger from above, we see that it's already quite flat. And actually, this is the way I see my finger. So in 1 month, this result is remarkable. It is good enough to encourage me to go on with the treatment. In about 2-3 weeks, I'll post a new video. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to stay updated. Thanks for watching.